Abdullah, you'll get your moment to shine right now. Coming at number 2, we've got Thierry Henry.
I put him on my list too.
And deservedly so.
I put him on my list.
Deservedly so. The only one that's better than him, we all know who it is.
Benzema.
Tell your mate to fall back in your own style. Wallah al-Azim, tell him.
Back.
You actually think Henry is better than Benzema?
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
Benzema cannot lace up Henry's boots. Why? He can't tell him, come tie up the boots. He can't.
Oh, back Hassanin up here.
player.
Zinedine Zidane said Karim Benzema is the best French striker ever.
He's being nice to the player that he's managing. No. Lakhbat.
He played with Henry. He won it with Henry.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. In the finals, he was trying to look for through balls, and he realized Henry, is he there or is he? Where is he?
What was the player you were going to mention?
I want to hear one good thing that this guy can say about Thierry Henry. Please, can you give us something?
I'll say something here.
Wallahi, all this time you've been just roasting.
I have a confession. I have a confession to make. Wallahi. Growing up, I was an Arsenal supporter.
Yes. All of us.
No.
Because of Henry.
Growing up, I was actually an Arsenal supporter. Wallahi.
And then the 2006 final wrecked it for you.
Why? Because I had my binoculars on, I still couldn't find that.
No, Azam, let me
You
say.
better not edit that.
I'm not gonna
I
edit
had my binoculars on, wallahi. And guess what? Before that, in 2000 against Galatasaray in UEFA Cup.
Yeah, Arsenal UEFA Cup final.
Against Galatasaray.
Yeah, he disappeared.
World Cup. How many finals this guy just disappears? And that game, wallahi, I was watching that game with Khalasir. And I told him, bro, this nigga better not disappear today. I was to warn this nigga better not disappear. We had our binoculars on. We had the missing person report in pencil, just in case. But that game, bro, and he had his chance. He had his chance in that game.
Because what pisses me off is his chance in the Champions League final 2006.
That's what I'm
He
trying
had
to say.
a big.
He
chance.
had a howler.
He had a big chance in that game.
And I was, by the way, I was 18 years old when this game
He
was
had a
on.
good World Cup like, before that.
Muhammad,
No, in the
he had
Champions League
Saudi
final
Arabia,
before.
and don't tell me this shit.
But his World Cup was still good.
Muhammad, he played in 8.
Azam.
Muhammad, you gotta talk about
Boys, we gotta say something good about the guy, bro. He's coming in number 2. And all we're doing is just roasting him.
Azam, you ain't talk about big games or big games don't matter, blah blah.
I didn't say big games don't matter. Don't wreck what I'm saying, brother.
He said that should be one of the criteria in the criteria.
It's one of the criteria, but it's not the only factor.
Some players, they get a sniff of that great game and they know they take it. This nigga had like 6-7 chances, 6-7 big games. How many quarterfinals? How many World Cup semi-finals? World Cup finals? He had chance after chance after chance, and the Arsenal won 2006.
That was a big one.
I was going to school that morning, and guess what? I said to myself, this guy nigga better not shank this game. And that chance he had in the first half, when he missed that chance, I knew Arsenal was going to win anymore.
Let's talk about something good about this.
Hey, did he score? Did he score in the finals?
You need to go and watch his goal against Tottenham, where he runs from inside his own half. You need to go and watch the game against Liverpool, where he takes on 3, 4, 5. Jamie Carragher's on the floor by the end of it.
Yeah, no. Hey,
He scored some goals.
Yeah, sorry to cut him off. Do you know what I always say about the big games?
Hassanin, by the way, you can't say sorry to cut you off and still cut people off.
I will.
That's like bagging someone and then saying no.
My bad. But listen, I'll tell you why I always say about the big games. Because everything else about him is perfect. Everything else about him is perfect.
Yeah, he was.
Everything else is absolute. You're not talking about Ronaldo being the complete or but everything else about his game is absolutely complete.
And he's physically built to become the super athlete, bro.
The closest to R9 you were saying
Is Henry.
maybe Henry.
Yeah.
Maybe Henry.
But what difference? What difference is Henry? What's difference?
Yeah.
What's difference? But R9, the big game, World Cup final, 2 goals, Golden Boot in the World Cup. You get what I'm
He
saying?
doesn't muck around.
But the Champions League final.
And let's get into him. We got number 1, R9.
Full clap. Come on, man. Everybody will have to clap their hands.
We praised him last week. We praised him this week. We'll praise him every week.
We'll praise him every week. I tell you why? Because with that fat ass, with that fat gut, with that body, he rejuvenated his career maybe 3 times during his career.
I read something where Carlo Ancelotti one time he came. This guy was weighing 100 kilos, brother. Carlo Ancelotti goes, sorry, I can't play you. He goes, listen, do you want me to? Am I a runner here, or do you want me to score goals? He went in there, brother. He scored 2 goals. This guy was 100 kilos, bro. R9. When he was at AC Milan, remember when he was fat?
Yeah, and I would actually score goals, and then he would do this, sub me off.
I'm done.
Ibi, listen, we're talking about the top 10 strikers of all time. We just got to number 1.
His biggest
and
fan
it's
ever.
Clearly, Ronaldo Nazario. I heard you apparently you're his biggest fan. He's the one that got you into football. Apparently, you want to say something about Ronaldo?
I put him number 1. Obviously, only because I've witnessed his greatness. You know what I mean? You can always you're gonna say Pele is the best because of 3 World Cups, which is the biggest achievement in football. But bro, Ronaldo, he's so great, bro. He's got 2 phases. How about that? He's got pre-injury and post-injury.
That's a good point.
Phase.
Yeah.
He's played with the best of the best players and still stood out.
Ibrahim was talking about like in a eulogy, but he passed away, huh? Tears, but falling out.
Because
If he loves him.
Ibrahim, my brother, loved him.
We can't praise Ronaldo enough. But anyhow, that was the top 10 list, boys. I think this one. A lot of
This episode.
Not our best, wallah.
It's
We
not our
apologize.
best.
It's not our best.
It's not our best, wallah. Not our best.
And Azam, I'm sorry, it's gonna need a lot of editing.
It
for
does,
to
wallah.
turn out anywhere near last week's episode. I'm sorry.
Wallahi?
I'm sorry.
I thought I had some hot takes today.
I'm sorry.
No, today you were just repeating. If you're not a big game player, khalas, you're not a player. Blah blah blah.
I'll tell you what, wallahi, because
I knew the strikers list was gonna be like this.
We don't have time. We don't have
Because
time
it's
to prepare.
very like it's a personalized thing.
Yeah.
You like your type of striker, and that's it.
But you know what, wallahi, there was very good points made here, though.
Today?
Yeah, wallahi.
But
There was so many players though, like 30, 31, 32 players.
But you know what I'm disappointed in all of you today, wallahi? That you guys, Abdullah's with me. Abdullah Valley's the winning, like big game, the big games they're winning.
I do, Hassan. No, we all do. We all value big games. But the way you were talking today, you were just saying, if you have no big game, I can't rate you. Basically, that's what you're saying.
Am I greatest? Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. And honestly, I don't agree with that because if you have a catalog of trophy, a catalog of all these
Yeah, but it's stat padding, Azam. It's
Azam,
football.
this is the thing. The trophies count, but if I can take you out of that team and still win that trophy,
Then that counts.
you're not-
No, I'm not saying that. You didn't get me. I wasn't saying that.
Contributes the most
In the
is
big
guy that
game.
scores is the guy that does the job.
No, like I see, right? The only thing I'm saying is just the Thierry Henry factor that he's talking about.
No, it's because that would top up. We're talking about him.
So you're saying Thierry Henry can't be in the top 10 ever?
No, he's in my top 10.
No, Azam. What I'm saying, Hassanin counts top big games as just finals. That's not big games.
No, semi-finals.
No. Henry turned
Semi-finals.
up. And the whole invincible season. You know that game against Liverpool when he scored a hat trick. They had just got knocked out of the Champions League by Chelsea.
Yeah.
And the whole team was down, and they were down. They were 1-0
Yeah,
down.
big games not only fun. Big games,
And
I
he
like big
comes
games.
and he took the game better by himself and scored a hat trick.
But there's finals.
That's-
But there's
they carry them as
also.
invincible.
But there's also finals games.
I know, but you can't disregard what he did in the league because he didn't perform in one final.
And in great teams, in France, for example, in great teams, like my brother Ibrahim said, shout out to Ibrahim, I made a good point about Ronaldo being in a team full of superstars and still looking
being
like
the
the one.
guy.
In
Yeah.
France, Henry didn't shine like that.
Nah, he didn't. He
Wallahi,
never
he
did.
didn't. He never did.
You can't outshine Zidane.
Because but he had chance like in that 2006 World Cup. If he put in a little bit of a shift,
Yeah.
they would have won that World Cup too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Henry
disagree with
won the Euros, the Champions League, and the World Cup without contributing much at all.
I got the sauce. I got the sauce. I got the sauce. I got the juice. I got the juice. You niggas look confused. I got the sauce. I got the sauce. Yeah, I got the sauce. Yeah, I got the sauce. I got the sauce. Nigga, I got the sauce. I got the sauce. I got the juice. Watch. I got the juice. Watch. I got the sauce.